Air signs, welcome to your August 2022 reading. Just one moment. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to personally let you know that air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. I personally would like to let you know that I'm getting, in order to lead, you must know how to follow. I was channeling follow suit, right? And within this following suit, it's showing them and teaching them. Okay. Now, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign, so you may not be recognizing your fixed ways, and for some of you, those fixed ways are having control. Okay. In the month of August, some Aquariuses are going to be, now hear me out. It doesn't necessarily, you may be an air sign, doesn't mean that you are in your air energy. This could be someone else. This could be a fire sign or an earth sign being in your energy, and you are in either earth or fire's energy. Mind you, I never said water. Okay. Because it's not emotional. But for some of you, you are going to be experiencing, because this is a battle, right, within self, and having to follow suit, whether that is adapting to a situation or adapting to making sound decisions, working smarter, not harder, air signs. All right. So a part of you is in a battle. Some of you are going through experiencing the Phoenix, but meaning to the point to you continue to push forward. It is the Nine of Wands energy, okay? And that is fire energy. Knowing that you will find this silver lining, but through this, I want to say it correctly, it's, rising out of the Phoenix ashes, okay? And there is a need for you to look at things with a bird's eye point of view. Okay, so it's like you're looking in places that you should not be looking. Okay, so and it may be hard for some of you air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to follow suit in the month of August. Okay, some of you are restraining from trauma. The reason why it's hard for you to follow suit is because things remind you of past traumas. So automatically you're like, no. Okay, this could be people or people within places. This can also be environments as well. I was saying, I channeled, if you're not following suit, what are you trying to take control of? And immediately I heard you. Okay. You don't want to be controlled, air signs. Okay. So if you want to lead, then there is this need of you needing to show people and teach at the same time, so that people can respect you, for them to follow suit. I haven't really got clarification if it's you following suit or people following suit. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We have miserable. All right, that's the emotion. Thought, someone is mad. Okay. I definitely saw rattle. So someone can be in snake energy. We have sorrow. Okay. As a side note, either someone's harassing you you feel like you're being harassed in some form or fashion in the month of August. This could already currently happen because this is August 2nd. Okay. And I really feel like this has to all do with you not wanting to follow the rules. You want to do your own thing, air signs. Okay. For some of you, you're so used to a traditional belief system, right? Or the way of thinking. It's like you're married to your own self, and it's difficult for you to allow people in. And it feels like when you allow people to come in, these are the steps of how you're feeling. It's like it's miserable, and you're like, nah, I'm not miserable. I don't want to entertain misery, and I really don't feel like you're mad, but I feel like you're being triggered. Situations or environments or people within places who are following suit of their own kind are trying to trigger you to get mad so that you are unable to defend yourself. Okay, or you're unable to tap into um, your 10 of Pentacles. So there's always this need of clarity. That's why you need to watch your overall collective reading. All right, it deals with the crowning. It deals with compassion. It also explains the Phoenix, as well as your clarity and your 7 of Cups. It's like you know what you want. Your current situation, you may not like that situation right now, and it is disappointing. And then this thing is kind of like, am I going to get out of this situation? Let's go ahead and see what messages come out of emotions, thoughts, and actions. I took a nap, and I don't know why my hand is hurt. Like, it feels like everything is being pulled. Let's see. Messages for miserable. Just one moment, air signs. All right, air signs. You have to believe in yourself. I don't think there is no doubt in you believe in yourself. There's this defense mechanism. And I feel like that's what the misery is coming from, whether that's the battle with you and people. And it's kind of like, I don't think people are realizing that they're making their own selves mad, and they are causing sorrow. And that's why you may be feeling harassed. Yeah. As a side note, yeah, it's like, when am I going to get out of this situation? I know my heart's desires here, but there's something that you're not seeing with the eyes, with an eye point of view here. All right, because overall energy, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, the 7 of Cups, okay, is there, and there's this sense of boldness. All right. I'm getting, it's kind of like you can tap into the Seven of Cups and putting forth action yourself, right? But there is this sense of air signs. You want this as a gift. You want this, it's like this is Seven of Cups here. And it's like, it's saying choose what it is that you want set at your table. These could be people. But what I love about this snake, this is not a venomous snake. This is a snake that when you need to be bitten, you're enlightened. And I think that this snake here, it's gold here, and it is a symbolic of the phoenix. You get by this gold snake, you experience the phoenix. Okay. And it's a very, it requires you, when you get bitten by this snake, it requires you to take action. The Knight of Swords energy, coming out of the Hierophant and following suit. The rising out of the Phoenix axis requires you to follow suit. You have to move forward, just like everyone else, to get out of the situation. Whether that's distracting yourself, keeping yourself busy, but make mindful in the month of August that you keeping yourself busy doesn't cause you to create new set ways where you lose this type of essence. It says, summon your flesh rises from the ashes into the expansive flame of your soul. Okay, for some of you, that complex meaning you're going to understand that. For the remaining of you air signs, you're going to need to go to the August 2022 reading. Okay, and then we have compassion does not see faults of others. And that's the thing, air signs, you're not passing judgment on others, but that's what's happening to you. And it's bringing sorrow, and that's why you're feeling harassed, but it's done silently. And it's time for you to speak up. Follow follow the leader, but in the sense of following suit. You showing who you need to show, and you teaching who you need to teach. For the most part, I really feel there is a sense of lack of direction. It says compassion does not see faults of others. It does not see the weakness of people. It has no ego. You have to understand, becoming bitter is not the way. Even though majority of work, this came from the bottom of the deck, working your way up to the top here. Okay. And then we have the Page of Cups. But there is this sense of, you may be feeling stuck at this time because, or somewhere in the midst, I don't break down which dates, okay, in the order, okay. It's like Spirit is saying, get up. And I do understand this energy, air signs. It's kind of like your mindset is fixed to the point to where it's kind of like everyone's working on your behalf. But do you really know what you want, air signs? I'm also getting the reason why, as a side note, for the harassed or feeling harassed, you get what I'm saying? And it's unexpected harassment. I'm getting that you're not able to really truly extend happiness. Okay? Even though you're the author of your happiness, it seems like when you get into that happy place, there is someone who's watching with a bird's eye point of view, paying attention to details, paying attention to the way you talk, the way you walk, who you're associating yourself with. What is it that you're trying to manifest? Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, here's the Nine of Cups right here. And it's like, it's time for you to come out of the mental state. We're not saying lose sight here. It's more so of who do you want to be part of your team, whether that's family, friends, associates, business partners, whatever that may be. What is it that you truly want? For some of you, you work alone. So it's kind of like, but there is this thing of elevating, receiving more abundance here. A true fixed financial stability of security. As above, so below. Yeah. And then the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune with the Temperance. You may need to work with water. Okay. You are going to need to work with water. How are you going to work with water? Whatever first comes to mind, that's how you need to work with water. Water is going to allow you to be able to take the necessary action, okay? So that you can obtain your 10 of Pentacles. All right, whether that's family, whether that's wealth, whether that's abundance, whether that's a new beginning, not just an ending point of feeling like there's this sense of success, okay? Because I feel like every time you get small steps completed, you then, it's like people show you a whole new side of themselves. They come in nice, and then all of a sudden you're like, dang, why is it this draining energy from this individual? Why is this person just all of a sudden flipped on me and they're mad? And then you're left with being harassed and then feeling some type of way, right? And then you get back into your fixed sign. I'm not saying that it's difficulties for you to adapt and to follow suit. I truly feel like there's more work that needs to be done. Yeah. Expire. Someone who's older is body is expiring, or someone from your past, someone who has already passed is trying to guide you to help you build. They're trying to give you direction, like what are you looking for? Air signs. It's like you're not, yeah, you are. I'm being honest. You're being a rebel. You don't want to follow suit. You want to do your own thing unless you're convinced. And obviously you're not convinced, because when you follow suit, these are the emotions, thoughts, and actions, right? Miserable, mad, sorrow, and then feeling like you're being harassed. You know, this is the messages. And I feel like you want love in all the right and all the right places, all the right ways. Yeah. Well, I saw tormenting. It stood out. It's like I really feel like there's a lot. Whoever these people who are targeting you, air signs, steadfast. Continue to do what it is that you're doing, but invest in quality. Okay, these are people. Meaning now it's time for you to put in action. Okay, and with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups as well. And it says you may need to breathe to your own rhythm. Yeah. Grounding. Remember I said something about earth energy? There's something about earth energy. I already normally for what was that? Earth, fire, and water signs. I got the messages out of these ones. I'm not doing that for you, air signs. I'm being divinely guided not to, because it's too much information on the spread already. Listen, air signs, you're not for everybody, but best believe there is a collective of people waiting for you to be a part of their life, waiting for you to teach them, waiting for you to show them, and vice versa. There are people who are miserable and they're mad. It's like a mirroring effect. They're feeling the same events. People are going through the experiencing the phoenix as well. There are people who are looking at their Seven of Cups here. Remember, if you're in the LGBTQ plus, it's more so like following suit. I'm channeling that you're not the only one. So the people who you look up to are mentoring or whatever, are the place of where you want to be in life. People, they had to go through the phoenix, not just once, many of times, but every time that they went through it, they received their clarity. And that's something with the high priestess energy. This is something for some of you air signs that is fixed within your own gifts. Okay. Mind you, many are called as high priestess. Everyone is intuitive, but it doesn't mean that they operate in that intuitive gift. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull your goddess oracle, air signs. You know, you may be mad at your current situation, right? And there's this need for you to invest in quality people without passing judgment. That was the overall message for the month of August for all elements, earth, air, fire, and water, is to not pass judgment. And by you doing something, it's like people are going to be following suit. It's the crowning, okay? The initiation, okay? A setting of a table. But this table doesn't consist of just two heads. The table that is being set is a spiritual table, which is round, which everyone is equally head of the table. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull your goddess oracle. And I truly think, air signs, that that's the problem, is that you are going to be able to see what people are greeting, because they want to be the head of the table. They don't want everyone to be ahead of the table. And that's why you need to put in action emotionally, and you need to set your mindset. Okay. We have unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Okay, and let's see what you need to speak up about or acknowledge, just as a little side note, because I am being guided not to get any additional messages out of your spread. Let's go ahead and pull a rebel. It says, get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Okay. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, air signs. Make sure you go. Mind you, it's choppy. Okay. Get your pen, get your note, whatever. It's time for you to get down to business. It's not easy. Okay. Like I said, in the month of August, you may not be in your zodiac sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may be in earth and an earth's energy or a fire energy. Mind you, I never said water because I don't see you being drowned in emotion. I see you trying to fix yourself to where you're not feeling anymore. And that's the issue. Do not get rid of compassion. You're making me sad. Do not get rid of compassion. For those of you who are cross-watching, you're coming into air energy. I'm telling you, do not let go of passion. For some of you, you're getting ready to experience passion, and that's what you're experiencing to the Phoenix, okay, which makes you very uncomfortable, okay? So don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.